sorting device that links up purchases to individuals at the point of sale in our retail establishment. Well, what do you mean, Grandma? I don't understand. She said, well, some point in the future, we don't know when, there will be a system which will require people to take this mark. And if you don't have it, you won't be able to buy or sell. Now, and she said, especially groceries, that's how they're going to get people to sign up. Because if you don't sign up, you'll starve. 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 It's absolutely unbelievable what I have uncovered about this new technology. RFID devices, which are tiny tracking devices, we call them spy chips. They're the size of a speck of dust. They can be hooked up to an antenna. RFID devices, which are tiny tracking devices, we call them spy chips. We call them spy chips. Spy chips.
Somewhere along the line there's something sinister here.
Spy chips.
A master plan.
Spy chips.
There's something dark that I see here that might not be too obvious to a lot of consumers today.
In 1999, Procter & Gamble, Gillette, got together with MIT. The European Central Bank is talking about putting them in euro banknotes by 2005. They can be embedded in clothing. They can be embedded in the sole of shoes. So the technology is already being deployed right now in retail spaces, not only in the UK, in Germany, and more worrisome right here in the United States. The United States. 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 Those records are routinely subpoenaed and obtained for use against people in lawsuits and criminal cases. There's an example of one gentleman whose purchases of red wine were used against him in court in an alimony dispute with his ex-wife. DEA agents, that's drug enforcement agents, knocked on the door of some folks recently and subpoenaed and obtained their records of baggies, that's sandwich bags, to see if they had been packaging marijuana. United States, 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 United States. Let's say you buy a six-pack of Coke at your local retailer, and later one of those cans of Coke turns up, the litter police find it in a ditch by the side of the road. They can scan that Coke, access the database, and see that you bought that with Visa number or loyalty card number XYZ, pinpoint it back to you, and you could get a ticket in the mail.
$500 littering fund.
You got it. Worse yet, someone could actually access your garbage, steal a can of Coke, and plant it in a crime scene next to a dead body. It would be linked to you. It clearly had been issued to you and in your possession. Every commercial database on every person in this country subject them to round-the-clock surveillance by these very sophisticated computer programs who would scan them day and night, scan your every activity using any plastic card or database, looking for anything so-called suspicious or unusual or out of the ordinary. They envision a, quote, pervasive global network of reader devices. Pervasive global network of reader devices. Pervasive global network. Global network. Global network. 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 Everywhere. On buses, on bridges, in ships, on airplanes, in homes, in people's refrigerators, in their medicine cabinets, everywhere.
John 14. I have told you before it takes place so that when it does take place, you may believe.
To think something so small can connect you to everything that matters.
When your life and all you love
are on the line.
HealthLink is always with you when every second counts in the emergency room, providing immediate access to your medical records.
Because Bob has trouble remembering all his medications.
Because I'm in love with my kids' kids.
Because my car lost control while driving.
Because now I'm looking out for both of us.
Because I have diabetes, but it doesn't have me.
Because I spend my life in the ER trying to save yours.
Now we can see a new world coming into view. A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
The latest technology for identifying people when they make purchases is actually the implantable chip that you can actually embed directly into human flesh.
Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? You will rule on that, mark my words.
A chip in everybody would be the universal monetary system par excellence, because there'd be no...
Has an ear. Let him hear. Let the reader understand. Let the reader understand. Let the reader understand.
Welcome to the Glenn Beck program. There is also another version, or another tale for H1N1 that we have seen on the internet, kind of. I've seen the pieces of this on the internet, and it is getting millions of hits as well. However, I saw a story in the newspaper. It is about a company that I've been talking about for years. They have fantastic technology if you're an Alzheimer's patient. It is a company that used to be part of Digital Angel. This is kind of a spooky company, but they're only doing it now with animals. The former partner of Digital Angel is called Verichip. They make little chips that are injected underneath your skin. Digital Angel has the RFID chip that is injected. The Verichip part of it, if you will, keeps track of all of your medical information. It's a wonderful idea with Grandpa with Alzheimer. They goes to the hospital, they can scan him. If you happen to have, there it is. There's the little chip. It is injectable. When I talked to the head of the company, and we also talked to some of the other people involved in the company, they tried to make me feel better to say, well, there's no RFID, you can't track this chip. This one just has a 16-digit number on it. As I said, I'm a praying man. That made me a little uncomfortable. We talked to them, and we've done our homework on this. It's great technology. If we're looking for Alzheimer's or somebody who just happens to get hit by a car, we don't know who they are. Very, very bad if, let's say, Hitler has this technology. The rumors now, though, are circulating that Verichip is going to be injecting these into your arm. That is absolutely not true. They are developing a rapid N1H1 mouth swab detection kit, but that's a Q-tip. That's it. That part is true. They have developed, however, that chip that has a 16-digit number on it, and it is injectable, and it lives in the body. And you get scanned, kind of like a grocery store, and voila, all your medical information pops up on the screen. They know all about you. If you had the flu shot or you didn't, if you have a heart condition or don't. Everything will be on that little chip. Well, it could be very helpful, but it also could be very, very scary stuff. I tell you this tonight because I want you to know that because I have seen them, and I have seen people email me and tweet me and say, oh my gosh, you have to know that the technology exists, but you also have to know that at this time there is no connection to the swine flu, no connection in any government contract. We cannot find any government contract on these chips. It is, however, the only FDA-approved chip to implant. The reason why I bring this up is you know the facts. Misinformation, half-truths, that is the problem in our country. We don't tell each other the truth. We tell each other half-truths, and then it makes the problem bigger. The truth is, it is not being injected. It is they do not have a contract with the government, etc., etc., etc. However, it exists, and you must stay vigilant. Be aware. Watch for it. Watch the companies and the government. I don't trust the government either. I know the days we're living in. Vigilance is the key word.